All right, Michael, what was your first pass at UCC like?
We went a 531, I think 136.
Okay, so you're like right on par for where you wanted to be. What's the next pass going to be?
Turn it up. After looking at the data logs, we found nitrous was cutting in and out, pulling too many amps. There's a safety in the Bosch that was making it shut off, so we get rid of the safeties and turn it up some more and hopefully have nitrous full pass.
Yeah, so we're hoping for a even lower 5 than what you already did.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we're after.
Sweet. All right, man, we'll be right up there with you.
Perfect.
Sweet. All right, Cody, you got your first pass out of the way. What did it look like?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So what went wrong?
Lots of driver error. We have this new fancy Bosch system that I didn't let do Bosch things. Now I'm going to go back and let it do Bosch things.
Yeah. So what was your first pass?
I think it was like 672 at 113 or something. It's lower than we went last year.
Yeah, right. You're going to try to make another clean A to B this next one since it's the last one.
We're going to try to do what we did yesterday. Actually let the Bosch do the work.
All right, well, we're going to catch back up with them either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you, man.
Have fun, man.
All right, Justin, we are day one, drag race day, UCC. How was your first rip?
Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, the track really wasn't there, but we went a 465 at 169. I mean, it was moving. It was real slow to the short track, though. Slowly getting it figured out.
So that means you're number one so far. You put the bar up pretty high on that pass for sure. What's the plan for pass 2?
Well, originally I wasn't going to make it pass 2, but I think I'm going to. I have a points goal that I want to go into day 2 with already having a big gap. So that gap needs to be 150 points or bigger. So we're at like 126 or 127 right now. So a few little minute changes. Track seems like it's coming around. Should be able to put a 50 on the board.
Sweet. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Patrick, so what was the first pass for UCC for you like?
Looked pretty good. So we finally got that red line box wired in last night, got everything tested. Went out, just made an A to B pass, fuel only, and went 697. So now we're going to turn everything on. We're going to turn some nitrous on, get that 60 foot down, see if we can go 620, 630s tonight is our goal. So I'm super excited about that. And we have eliminated the Quadzilla and the limiter action, so we're doing good.
Yeah. So we're going to catch back with them either later tonight or first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you, man.
Thanks, man.
I love it. That's exactly what we do. All righty. Good job.
my man. How'd that feel, dude?
That was wild. That was cool, man. We wanted 3. We got 3 in a little bit, some change, almost 3,100. Can't ask for more, man. Truck's engine's still there. Everything's good. We're talking to Ryan, and the engine went 40 to 1 AR, so we had enough nitrous in there. And he said I lifted, but I don't know if I lifted. We haven't looked at the data yet. It should have went out fire. He's like, dude, you lifted. I'm like, we'll check the data. I don't think I did, but we lost supply line or fuel pressure. The lift pump pressure.
Okay.
So right now we're gonna go through we got a Aviate system on it.
Yep.
So we're gonna check that. We're gonna torque down the connector feed tubes. But it's all together. Everything's fine. It just sounds like we got a little bit of a fuel leak or problem, and we'll go back out there.
Yeah.
But the numbers, Ryan was saying it made way more than 3,100 based on the boost and everything. But the transmission slipped, I think. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, that is a feat. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Part of the 3K club. All right. Thanks, guys.
I don't think drag race day went quite the way you guys wanted it to, but you guys did do another PB yesterday. What are you guys hoping for today?
Oh, we have nitrous in it, to do what we want to do.
Yep.
Obviously that number 3 is there. Everybody does forget it's still a competition.
Yeah.
It's still 3 days. Dyno event is cool, but we need to lay a good number, a solid number, and then from there we'll grow. But we don't have another motor, so it's not like we blow this up, we're done. We don't want to be done. We want to hit all 3 events. So we do have the nitrous in it that we want to see that number, but if it gets there, cool. If not, we're going to be happy with it.
Yeah.
As long as we get it off. So this is a whole different setup than when we ran last year. Turbos are the same, fuel's the same, nitrous is the same.
Okay.
But we found more efficiency in the intercooler setup that we went with,
Yeah.
the water to air, and then how we're getting it into the intake runners. So found way more efficiency that way. So it's been working out for us pretty good.
Sweet. All right, and then everyone's going to see this big sticker behind us. What do you have to say about it?
I'm Cody Hawk, and this sticker is dangerous and inconvenience, but I sure do love Big Newton.
All right, Michael, you threw down a PB yesterday. What'd you run?
We ended up with a 528 at 139 mile an hour.
Yeah, so you're definitely taking it out the back for sure. What's the goal for the dyno?
Anything with a 3 is what we're really after. We kind of been chasing that the last 2 years. Hopefully, with the upgrades we've made on the off season, that this will be our year to do it.
Yeah. So we're gonna hope that we can do it. Hope we can get past that 3 number. What's your dyno spot for the day?
We're number 4.
Number 4. So you're gonna go up there pretty quick. We're gonna be right behind you and make sure that you have everything you need to make it happen.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everything I'll do.
All right, Meyer, you threw down a monster number on the track yesterday. What'd you do?
We did a 490 at 155.
Yeah, so that's a kill in the game right now. Obviously, you're just a little behind Ziegler, but that's a great spot to be. He is kind of far out there. That's kind of hard to compete against.
He's got a lot of testing on that rig. It's a solid setup. But the fact that we can be sitting in second and have done a 4-second pass at UCC, which is the only place that matters,
awesome.
Feels pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm super proud of you guys. You guys are obviously putting in tons of work. We love to see it. And then let's transfer over to Dyno Day. Are you guys changing anything on the turbo side or just adding some more nitrous?
Nope, we set up the turbos to try to be one turbo setup all weekend, so there's no swapping. We're just adding a bunch of kits. We're changing the transmission to a stouter, more dyno focused transmission, and then doing lockouts on the rear and stuff like that for the suspension.
Sweet. What's the goal for the day?
I'd love to see a number with 3 in the beginning, and past that, I just want to do Daddy McCormick proud.
Yeah. So if we can drive it on it, make it 3, and then drive it back off as the goal.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sweet. All right. All right, Patrick. So drag race day, don't really think it went the way you wanted it to. Okay.
No, our first pass out, we went fuel only, 690 at 5,900 pounds. So then we come back after the red line install and kind of got it fine-tuned. We turned nitrous on, I don't know what I did wrong at the tree. I messed up on my end. It wasn't the truck, it was me. So I just let out and coasted on down through there because it was already done too late. So kind of a little upset about that, but it is what it is. We're going to go into dyno day today and see what we can't put down and see if we can't do better than 1300 on the Superflow. So if I can beat my PB on the Superflow dyno of 1301 today, that's all I really care about. Anything over that, I'll be ecstatic. So.
All right, Robbie, we are here on Dyno Day, day 2. Let's backtrack. What was yesterday like for you?
It was brutal.
Yeah.
We just encountered problem after a problem. You know, we didn't have a lot of testing time, so, you know, we're here, we're doing it. We still made it past, and that's what counts.
Yep. So we got a number on the board, but let's talk about today. What's the goal for the day?
Over 3,000 horsepower today.
Yeah. So we're going to try to back up King of Street dyno numbers. We go up there and give her some hell.
You damn right we are.
Sweet. Thanks, Robbie.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
All right, Justin, we got swapped over to dyno trim. What do we all swap onto this thing?
Swapped a lot. Manifold charger is now a stainless built GT55 88 mil, the new 9-blade turbine that we've been using in our 98. I mean, in our 98, we picked up 100 horsepower switching that turbine, so Johnny was gracious enough to get us another one, put it in that charger. That charger is then feeding our big Weimer. Currently figuring out what I want to do for nitrous jets. Do I get really, really crazy or in the middle? So we're going to figure that out as the day goes on. But,
Right.
Oh no, nothing too spectacular, but it was just took a lot of freaking time.
Right.
So.
Yep. And then we got to rip it all back apart.
I rip it all back apart because we're going to sled pull on the drag race turbo.
Okay.
So, because we have an air filter set up for that. So.
All right, man. Well, we'll be right there and see if we can throw down another 3,000 plus.
Bettering 3,300 is the goal. So.
nitrous oxide. Today, we get to.
All right, guys, we got Steve here. We're catching up with him for the first time this weekend. Where'd you come from? All the way down southwest, right?
Yeah, way down south, New Mexico, Las Cruces, New Mexico, about as south as you can go in the state.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
It's about a 20-hour drive, so it wasn't horrible. I know those guys driving like 40+ hours. So
Yeah, I mean, no matter how you cut it, it's pretty far. So I didn't get a chance to catch up with you. What did you drag race at?
So my brother was driving it. We ended up making a 5.3 pass at 136 miles an hour.
Okay.
So the truck weighs, with Eric in it, 5,800 pounds.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
honestly puts the power down.
Yeah, so it kind of surprised us. We were kind of expecting like a 590, 580 tops, and when we put that up, we're like, oh wow.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
it
pretty
was,
good.
It was a good surprise.
Sweet. And then what did you do on the dyno yesterday?
I laid down, I believe it was 27, 24
Okay.
on the dyno.
Yeah.
So it puts me right now 4th in the dyno and 5th overall.
Yeah, no, that's very respectable.
Yeah, first year out, I mean, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. And then we got everything swapped over. Sled pull, what did we all swap over?
Basically, it's the same setup. Engine, we kept the compounds on and nothing changed. We kept the whole setup the same across the whole event.
Yeah.
Just adding some weight up front, just your basic stuff, mud graps. Like I said, sled pulling isn't my specialty. I did it once at DPC and it didn't go too well. So
right.
So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm hoping something decent today.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
see.
if you can be in that middle of the pack, if not at least 300 foot, it's going to be pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, I think so.
So sweet. Well, I appreciate the time, and we'll be catching back up with you, man.
Sounds good, man. Thanks.
Number 6 overall.
All right, Cody. How'd the dyno go for you yesterday?
A little less great than expected.
Yeah, it's still a pretty respectable number, just not exactly what we were hoping for.
Yep. Going through our second run where we made the 1996 pull, our manifold charger ended up locking up. It was making its way up, and it just no more.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's still very impressive from you guys. I'd still love to see you guys out here all the time. What is the sled pull day looking like for you guys?
So we left our big compounds on. I want to tone it down, put some heat into the engine, run a little bit higher fuel quantity, keep some smoke in it, keep it cool. We got our pulling axle strapped in last night. Cuts are on.
Okay.
As you can see behind me, we still got to put the hood on, and once we get up there, we're going to put the front cuts on. We're ready to party.
Yeah, no, it looks like a killer setup. We're hoping we can best last year by about 300 foot, right?
Well, we got, 18 foot last year?
Yeah, so we're going for 318, 325, hopefully in that area.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, so we're going to be right there with you, and then we're going to see if you can take it out the back.
Sounds good, boss.
Thanks, man.
Duramax fans, are you here? Let me hear you, Duramax people! Boy, got a little squirrely there at Cody.
How we doing today, Robbie?
I mean, today we are getting prepped for the sled pull. It's been one hell of a meeting.
Nobody has worked harder than you this week, this month, these months.
You look here, this is our carnage from yesterday on the dyno. We hit, I think it's right at 3,900 RPM, 137 pounds of boost, and split. Not only did we mess up the intercooler, we snapped the back of a CP3 off as well. So fuel rail tanked. Luckily our nitrous didn't kick on and we didn't have a great big ball of fire. It popped. This was our saving grace right here.
So engine's still healthy for today for the pulls?
Engine's healthy, intercooler's fixed. We got the new alpha pump on there. We're ready to rock.
Oh, you're ready to rock and roll?
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
So, Robbie, what's the goal for the sled pull? Or is it just make it through it, or are you trying to take it out the back?
I mean, I would love to take it over 300 feet, but man, I'm just here to have fun today. I'm not going to have any expectations. I'm going to get out there and just do the damn thing.
I don't think anybody else has had this much fun, right?
Hell no.
I don't think so. You just stay calm, cool, collected, you're happy, you're just rocking and moving.
Oh, yeah, dude.
All right, Meyer, we made a monster dyno hit yesterday. Looks like you're all swapped over to sled pull trim. What do we all do?
We really just ripped the axles out of it, slide this chassis underneath, small tune change, check the oil, and swap a SES transfer casing in. That's it.
Yeah, okay. So what's the plan? Obviously, you got quite the setup here. What's the plan? What are you going to put down power-wise, and then are you going to spray it?
So we are definitely going to spray it. I don't know if I have enough power fuel only to do it, so we're just going to keep it clean. I've never sled pulled before, so I'm going to kind of figure it out as I go. But what I've heard, you just kind of floor it and try to keep her straight. That's the goal.
Yeah. So you have you put a hydraulic steering to try to keep it straight, because these are not gonna go straight on their own. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
What is the actual axle setup?
So it is a like a Dana 60 out of like a F700. So it's like the little bit bigger high pinion 60. So it's like one of the stronger 60s, big U joints and all that. And then the rear axle is like an SQHD out of a logging truck. 48 gear set front and back. Should be pretty beefy. If you're familiar with the power driven like Godfather sled pull setup, same exact axles. We just put them into like a sub chassis to make the swap easier.
Okay. Yeah. Well, looks like you're going to be trying to put all the power to the ground. We're going to be out there watching you, and hopefully you can bring it home.
Okay. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. Michael, day 3 UCC sled pull day. What's the plan and what did you guys swap around?
Got our front tires, everything on, fixing to hang weight on the front, cut our front clip to clear the weight box. We got I think it's 400 milligrams fuel. Should be that dyno like 1640 horsepower fuel only. So that and a couple small kits, and hopefully don't blow it up and make a good pull.
Yeah, plan is to get 300 foot and drive it back into the box.
That's the biggest thing. Got to drive it for a picture.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, we're gonna get some footage of you and see what you guys can do.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Wow, he had something let go that made that truck make a violent move.
All right, Ken. So we caught back up with you yesterday. You made that monster rip. Looks like you're in sled pull trim. You got the meats on this thing. What else have you done to swap it over?
Same fuel, same air, same engine, just bigger tires and a bigger rear end. We're running a CPI 241, I think it is, or axle in the rear. Same gear ratio as the front, so it's pretty easy to swap over. Everything's pretty close to the same. We're just gonna add a ton of weight to the front, like 1,000 pounds in the cab, and just send it down the track.
Yeah. So what's the goal? You gonna try to take it out the back, or are you just gonna kind of be cool, calm, and collected the whole time?
Well, I'm gonna give it everything.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do nitrous. Every time I've seen nitrous on the sled pull, it's just it's never good. Yeah.
Not even a sniff at the very, very end.
We'll see how I'm feeling.
Sweet. Well, we'll catch you on the sled pull track, and hopefully take it out the back.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, Ed, we have been battling all weekend. What did you do on the dyno yesterday?
It was I did 16, I think 87. Nitrous wasn't working.
Yeah.
So, but we got it figured out.
That's a pretty respectable fuel only number. Not too mad at it. Obviously, we wanted better. But we're in sled pull trim. What did you all swap over?
So I had compounds last night. Pulled that, run a single now. Welded on my weight box, and then I swapped out my whole rear end. Tires, swapped out the converter.
What's the plan? Are you just gonna get everything it's got? Are you gonna spray it, or are you just gonna fuel only and try to get that 300 foot?
Probably just do fuel only.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna be up in the stands getting some film of you, and we're gonna be right behind you, and hopefully we can see what you can do.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
Central Texas, make a rip, buddy. And here we go. Laid over. Here we go with the fastest diesel in Arizona. Ready to make a rip. Gotta go full pull. Oh. Drive shaft.